Happiest new day. So today we're going to one of my absolute favorite places in the entire universe, and that is the Home Depot. Why is it my favorite? Because I could literally walk around this store for hours. I could look at all of the flooring, all of the appliances, their little demo kitchens. Oh my gosh, I love everything. My absolute favorite is the garden center. Oh my gosh, the garden center. So spring is right around the corner and I have like a fever to get my garden going. So I did try my hand at gardening last year and it just did not go well because I didn't have the time to commit to staying on top of the plants. I had like 6 tomato plants. They all ended up with some bugs and it was a mess, like a total scene. So this year I am committing. I really want to make an effort to grow more of my own food. The entire process fascinates me to no end. Look at the strawberry right here that you can actually, like, from a plant, a seed even, you grow a plant which grows food that you eat. Just blows my mind. It is like one of the coolest things ever. And the more I think about it, the more fascinated I am that this is like nature. This is Mother Earth. This is like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. It just makes me so happy. So I love to cook with whole foods. I love to consume whole foods as much as I possibly can and really limit the amount of things that I buy in a package. And so one of the things that I really want to do is just get better at gardening and growing my own food. I would love one day to have like a homestead situation. I have like the cute little chickies, you know, not for eating, just for funsies, to have them. And they're just part of the lifestyle. Have like an orchard with a bunch of fruit trees. And I mean, look at all these citrus trees. This is my vibe right here. I swear, like in a former life, I was a citrus tree and I was living in a beautiful orchard with all of my citrus tree friends, just soaking up the beautiful sun rays. The amount of sunshine and citrus that I love, it is ridiculous. So being in this little environment right here, it's my vibe. It is my total vibe. But the fantasy of just having like some land, and you know, we're not talking a lot. Like, I'm not crazy. I know that the sweet baby Jesus did not design me to be a farmer as much as I want to be. That is not my destiny. So maybe like a little less land, but to have multiple, like quite a few fruit trees and have the space to grow lots of veggies and just things that, you know, we can go out into the garden and pick and throw into our salad, make some herbal teas, and just, oh my gosh, it is such a dream. So one of the things I wanted to start with is this little raised bed. My mom got this for my birthday like 2 or 3 years ago, and I love it so much. And this is a cedar box, which cedar, you know, rumor has it, is a really great wood for gardening. So this thing had a ton of time growing in it at one time, you know, and so now obviously like everything just dried up and we did have a freeze and, you know, things did not go well. So I'm just cleaning that out. This has been on my to-do list forever. And so you can see it's not level. It's like leaning forward and it is like on the verge of tipping forward. So I'm trying to be really careful. So B is helping me to just get it out of the way. I'm going to dig out a little bit of the dirt so that I can put it back and it will be level. I don't have to fear that it's going to fall over. So my goal today is just to start here. So just something small, even gardening, you know, growing some fruits and veggies in containers is such a vibe. I love that. That's how I started last year. And I did actually produce some things, not as much as I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to be like the natural farm girl. No, didn't happen. But I did learn from my mistakes. So this year things will be different. And my hope is that I now will have the time to commit, that I can be outside, that I can keep an eye on these guys and fertilize them and water them and sing to them and read them little lullabies and all the fun homesteading things. So I am starting right here with this little flower bed, and I just got 6 different plants. So I got some rosemary, I got some English lemon and German thyme. And then I got one oregano plant, and it is Greek oregano. Oh my gosh, they are so just pretty and vibrant green. They smell so good. They are giving all the spring vibes, just the vibes of new life, new energy, new beautiful, crisp, clean energy. And I don't know, I just kind of look at it. I look at these plants, I look at the entire like gardening process, and the whole thing just makes me so happy. There's something so just peaceful and meditative about getting outside with nature, putting your hands in the dirt, you know, with gloves or not, whatevs. It's you, do you. But just being outside and getting your hands dirty and working up a sweat and just putting in the labor to grow these plants, whether it's for food or whether you're just growing beautiful flowers, whatever it is, there's just something so cool about it. And so I can't even tell you like how much I enjoyed doing this. I know in the grand scheme, it's like incredibly small. I do have more videos coming because I have some garden beds that I am going to put together, and we are going to do all the things, but that's for another day. Today, I am super happy that this is the starting point and that I got this done. Like, we bought the plants today. I am putting them in the flower bed today. So I'm not running the risk that they're just going to sit on the patio. They're going to dry out and it's going to be a whole thing. But the amount of happiness that this little raised bed brings me is like beyond. It is beyond all the things. So I have my little rosemary, my oregano, the thyme, and these are all herbs that I love so much. I love to cook with them all the time. So it just makes sense to get the things that you like, you know? So now that I'm done with this little project, I'm gonna hit up 3 other plants that I already have in the yard. I have a Tangelo orange tree that my mom also gifted to me, and oh my God, I love her. She is so beautiful. She's my fave. I also have a mint plant that I have been growing for, I don't know, I think like 2 or 3 years now. And every spring she comes back. She's so beautiful. And then I have a little lime bush that my mom also gifted to me. So I'm just gonna clean all of them out. They have just like some weeds at the bottom, like at the base of the plant. They have old dried up crusty leaves. And I just want to give them a little refresher, if you will. And this spring, I do intend to take at least the citrus ones and plant them somewhere permanent. I don't know, I've had this like ridiculous fear of planting things in like a spot in the ground, because I'm afraid like it's not going to work out, or I'm not going to like it there, or they're not going to like it there. I'm going to want to do something different. And really, it's just time to commit. And worse that happens is then I just have to move it. It's all good. But here they are, all nice and cleaned up. I cannot tell you like the amount of happiness that is just coming out of my soul right now. This little project just did all the wonders. I cannot wait for spring. I can't wait to show you all the things we're going to do, and hopefully we are super successful.